Hello there, folks. I'm here in beautiful Manhattan Beach, California. Back out here again on the West Coast. Absolutely gorgeous morning. I think it's in the 60s still, and then it's supposed to get up to like the 80s today. Just absolutely perfect weather. You can see these basically like fog almost. It's not really cloudy. People think that LA is always sunny, which most days it is sunny. But most days that it's sunny itself, it starts off sort of this foggy cloudiness, and then the sun rises and it actually burns away the fog. So believe it or not, most of those beautiful sunny days start off like this sort of, which I really like. It's amazing. It feels amazing. And then it sort of burns off the fog, and almost always it will turn sunny. Winter's the wet season, summer's the dry season. They get almost no rain in summer. We're in summer now, so it is the dry season. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is the Manhattan Beach Pier. There's an aquarium down at the end. Just walk down there, absolutely beautiful. You can see these houses here. If you go back a little, actually, you can see they actually slope up into the hills there. It's super hilly here, which I love. I love Florida, but most of Florida is pretty flat. Here, you're right on the coast, and you got these huge hills. It's really cool. I love the topography, and you can see this is the oldest concrete pier on the West Coast. Originally built, I think, I forget, it was like 1897 or something, and then it was rebuilt in 1920. So, they had to rebuild it and redo it a number of times, as you can imagine. This thing gets battered by those ocean waves. I mean, it's got to be a strong structure to withstand all those ocean storms, but it has. It's incredible. And you can see all the palms here. So these are all Mexican fan palms, as you may know. You can see nice and skinny, and then you got a few in here that look like hybrids, that are hybrids. This one here, clearly, it's a perfect example because it's next to a pure Mexican fan palm, and you can see the trunk difference, just how thin the Mexican fan palm is on the right, and then this one's a little thicker, not thick enough to be a California fan palm, but definitely thicker. That one almost looks like a hybrid that's been crossed back with the Robusta, 'cause it's almost as thin, but it looks still like a little bit of a hybrid to me. Gorgeous. And you can see they've pruned these quite a bit, more so than needed. I wish they'd let them grow a little skirt, or at least let the full crowns grow in, but I think they look pretty great still. And you can see these are all clearly Robusta, the Mexican fan palms. They are, super thin trunks. You can just see how these things get battered. Unlike true trees, once they get trunk damage, it can't sort of grow back over that. So any trunk scars, they're gonna be on it for life, which I think sort of gives it character. But yeah, don't go carving into palms. But it is cool sometimes seeing how they get sort of battered by the ocean and stuff. Those scars are there for life. It is interesting. And then this one here is another hybrid. Actually, you can see the perfect example. This is a pure Mexican fan palm. This is a hybrid here. Clearly, let me back up. Clearly, this is obviously a thicker trunk, but not quite thick enough to be florifera. You can see it's pretty skinny there. And then the fronds sort of curl over more like a Robusta, so clearly a hybrid, and quite a beautiful one. So sometimes the washies right by the ocean, I don't know, I mean, they are super tough, but sometimes you'll see the crowns looking a little stunted by the ocean, but overall, I mean, they still do pretty well here. You can see, I don't know how to get up there. Let me go around, give you guys the grand tour. These houses on the waterfront are just beautiful, and unfortunately I don't know of any more a lot of the neighborhoods, you have a lot of the similar species, but then sometimes you'll come across super rare palms here. I don't know of any in this area, so I just decided to make a video of some of the more common palms. Here you got, this is called ice plant. You can see it's flowering right now. It's a super beautiful succulent, but unfortunately in California it's quite invasive. It was originally used as erosion control, but in fact it actually speeds up erosion because I think it clings on to the soil, and then, as you can see here perfectly, the areas where it's not attached just erode away at a faster rate. So it actually speeds up erosion, which is not good, and it's just very invasive. Takes over. If you go to almost any public beach in Southern California, if you see a little green spot on the beach, almost always will be ice plants all over the beaches in Southern and Northern California, and maybe even in Oregon. It's all over California along the coast. But it is a nice looking plant, but yeah, don't plant it if you're in California. It is unfortunately quite invasive. I wouldn't say it's I don't know. I mean, there's more invasive plants, but it's pretty invasive. Anyways, these are just beautiful The streets down there are lined with queen palms. Queen palms, a lot of them look kind of bad. The crowns are not really full. They're not fertilized or watered a lot. Those are two issues. That's why queen palms oftentimes will look bad here. Some people think they don't do well here. That's a complete myth. They do awesome here. And in fact, a well-watered, well-taken care of queen palm looks just about as good here as anywhere. I mean, so the best ones I've ever seen are here, but a lot of them just aren't watered or fertilized. So that's why a lot of them look bad. But here are two nice looking ones. I mean, this one's a bit fuller. That one looks like it's been either over pruned or just not watered or fertilized enough. Again, I don't think they look bad, but just little small crowns. Below these, you have these beautiful Ketchup Palms. I saw one down there on the street also. It's really funny because these are tough palms and they're decently hardy. You'll see them up in the Bay Area in Northern California and maybe even north of that. But it's really strange for whatever reason. You don't see a ton of them in LA. I mean, they're around, of course, because they grow here and there's some huge ones here. But for some reason, just different species are common in different parts of Southern California, even though they basically have the same climate. So like these, for example, when you go down to San Diego, they're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere, and I love them. But up here, you just don't see them as much. So it's nice to see them by the beach here. Super tough palms. They look a lot like coconuts, just with more droopy leaves. They really do look like coconuts. They're very, very tropical looking. From Lord Howe Island off of Australia, to territory of Australia. And just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful palms. And then just head down here briefly, show you guys some other stuff. I haven't actually been down here yet, so I don't know what's here. Huge camerops there, a bit over pruned, but very big. I've seen some massive camerops. I saw a beautiful one, which I should have gotten a video of when we were driving by. Got a full skirt and everything. Massive thing. It was fully skirted camerops. Looked absolutely stunning. Wow, look at this, almost like a mini garden here. I don't know if I'm allowed to walk in there, but wow, you can see these. You can see these flowering agave, beautiful. Really, really beautiful. You can see these flower stalks going up here. And then these beautiful, huge prickly pear. Those are Pancha, Ficus Indica, Indian fig, prickly pear. Figa Pancha, also known as. It is not native here. It's native to Mexico, and it's naturalized in a lot of places in the world, but they grow absolutely massive, and they're really beautiful, and are the most commonly eaten species of prickly pear. That's why they're everywhere. So, very, very cool. Let's just head up here for just a brief second. Look at these steps down to the beach. So you see the ice plant all over, all that green stuff growing on the sand, because they grow right in the sand. That's all ice plant. So, yeah, beautiful. These are king palms here. Again, you can see probably taking a little bit of a beating from the ocean winds, but amazing. Whoa, Jesus. Look at this place. Oh my God. It's like something out of Monaco or something. Some crazy fancy like European palace. Jeez. Oh my God. This is crazy. Anyways, I guess that's it for the palms in this stretch. We've seen all the species, I think, here, but you know, if I see any more rare species, I'll let you guys know. But I just want to give you guys a little bit of a palm tour here, because there's so many nice palms. And again, Mexican fan palms, they're everywhere in Southern California. They're in all the sidewalk cracks, literally. They're everywhere, but I never ever get tired of them. I always love them. I don't know, they're the kind of palms that I can see them a million times. Every time I see one, I always still love them. Yeah, it's funny. I feel like even if I moved here, never get tired of them. I just love them. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous palms. So I just want to share that with you folks. Get a shot of that with the lighthouse there, or not the lighthouse, the aquarium, sorry. And then shot down the beach there. Beautiful. Thanks for watching, folks. Like and subscribe for more videos. Take care, enjoy, and visit Manhattan Beach. Beautiful town. All this coast is gorgeous. Take care.